Ladies and gentlemen, best wishes to us to thank God Almighty who has been given us a guidance, happiness, healthy and mercy so we can attend this agenda today, namely ASIC, Accreditation Service for International College. Praise and salutation due to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was saying, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. For our honorable guests, Ms. Lieutenant and Ms. Florence Wanwa. For our honorable rector, Professor Dr. Haji Shafiq Ali, SHMCL. For our honorable chairman of ULPI Riau, Dr. Haji Nurman, SSMSE. And for our honorable chairmen of the Islamic University of Riau. Previously, we would like to say welcome to the Islamic University of Riau, and once again we say thank you to Mr. Lieutenant and Ms. Florence Wanwa for the presence in the Islamic University of Riau. Before we start our agenda today, let us listen reciting Holy Quran and prayer by Mr. Farhan. Thank you to Mr. Farhan. May Allah make this agenda run well and conducive. And for the next agenda is the Visitation of Accreditation Service for International College, will be led by the Islamic University of Riau Rector, Professor Dr. Haji Shafiq Ali, SHMCL.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi rasulullah jama'in. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. All the praise we convey to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to God Almighty, and salam for the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For distinguished guests, Mr. Lihaman and Ms. Florence Wanwa, very welcome to our campus, Universitas Islam Riau. First of all, let's give them very happy applause. The Dr. Nurman, the chairman of the foundation ULPI Riau. Before continuing my speech, let us watch the video, the profile of Visitasi Islam Riau. Enjoy this video. So, Lee, that we have. Ladies and gentlemen, before continuing my speech, I would like to introduce all my colleagues and staff present with us right now. So begin from the right side of me is Vice Director for Academic Affairs, Dr. Safendi. And he is also not from Japan, not from Korea also. Is Dr. Albi. And Vice Secretary for Financial Affairs, Dr. Asrol. Vice Secretary for Student, Alumni and Collaborations, Mr. Rosadi. Then is the young man who met him last week in Kuala Lumpur, Dr. Miral, the Dean, Faculty of Law. Our Kiai, the big ulama, is the Dean of Islamic Religion Faculty, Dr. Zulkifli Rusbi. He is engineer. Beside him, the Dean of Engineering Faculty, Senior Abdul Kudus, and he is one of the son of the the founder of this foundation. The next is Dr. Ujang Taman, the Dean of Agriculture Faculty. The Dean of Faculty of Economics, Dr. Ades Abrar. And Dr. Agus Imar, graduated from Japan, is the head of quality assurance of this university. He is taking responsibility of this. And the Secretary to Research and Development and Community Services, Ibu Dr. Zetrus Lita. The Director of Postgraduate Program, Dr. Saiful Bahri. The Dean, Faculty of Communications, Dr. Abdul Aziz. And also the young man, the Dean of Psychology Faculty, Pak Anwar Arif. Still young. Dr. Morris, the Dean Faculty of Social and Political Science, the Dean of Faculty of Teaching and Education, Dr. Andres Al-Jaber, and the Chairman of our Foundation, YLP Riau, Dr. Haji Norman, as well as MSE. And the second layer is the head of the Institute of Da'wah Islamiyah and the boss of assets of this university, Professor Dr. Tamrin, our internal auditor, Hariswanto, and the leader of Ethics and Law, Dr. Ardiansa, then head of Bureau of Administrations and Personal Human Resources, Bapak Zakir Has, and Financial Affairs Bureau, Dr. Azirman, he is also accountant, and International Office Head and Collaborations, Dr. Sunus Lausarian, and the Bureau of Information and Computations, Bapak Hendra Gunawan, and the Head of Bureau of Administrative and Academic Affairs, Ammar Effendi, and our well-known public relations, Dr. Safriyadi, and our staff, Tati Maharani. Present also with us now, on the right side, is some of the foreign students that we invite today. From Uganda, please stand up. And from Cambodia. From Thailand. And there are still tens of students from Thailand, Timor-Leste, who are studying right now in our university. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you a brief information about university. Universitas Islam Riau is one of the almost 300 universities, private universities in LLDT Region 10 to lead these sessions.
So thank you all for coming. First, I'd like to thank everyone for the warm welcome that we've received and the fantastic welcome from the students as we arrived and downstairs. So thank you to them. Just a quick brief run through of what to expect in the next week is one of the main things that we try to carry out our accreditations with is a kind of calmness. We'd like you to sort of enjoy it as much as you can. I know obviously you will be quite anxious about sort of us being inspectors visiting you and coming around and looking at the lessons and talking to you and the students, but we would like you to just kind of relax as much as you can. Myself and Flo are very friendly, so we're going to be talking to you about various things. We have various pro formas that we need to complete, so the process does take a number of days and a long time to complete. However, as I say, we do try and conduct it in a manner that obviously is friendly and accepting of you all. So over the next few days we will be looking at things like the documentation, which I can see to my right. We will be doing lesson observations, talking to groups of students, to staff, to alumni, and generally seeing the campus as a whole. So there'll be periods where we ask you some questions, Again, it's not an exam, it's not a test. It's really for us to see how you operate and to see what it's like to be either a student or a staff member here at the institution. So hopefully we get to see many of you during our time here in various ways. We will be here for the majority of the week, and we need to discuss the timetable kind of following this meeting before we look at some documents. But again, we look forward to spending the week here and going through the process with you all. And thank you again for the warm welcome to not only Sumatra but to your university itself. So thank you, and we look forward to working with you during this week. Thank you.
once again, we would like to say thank you to Ms. Hammond and Ms. Florence Waniwa for the present in our campus, Universitas Islam Riau. We hope every step and every space that is passed can provide a sense of comfort. And once again, we say thank you for all the advices that given to us. Hopefully, we can make it happen in the future. Even though we are very sad to say goodbye and you will be dearly missed, but also we are happy since you present from the day one. And best wishes for your future. Once again, thank you, Ms. Hammond and Ms. Florence Waniwa.